See, listen to me, yeah. I I have been to some places, or some of those places that I've been to. It is only in Nigeria I see that the work of professors are different. Professors in Nigeria, their job are different. Their job, their duties, everything about them are different. When you traveled or when you've been to other countries, when you see other people, when you listen to news, when you read paper, you see the work of professors. Professors are found in high positions, in high places. They make decisions, good decisions for the countries. But when it comes down to Africa, the work of the job of professors are different. That's where in Nigeria you see professors are found in ballot buses. INEC, Professor Yahoo are using professors to make decisions for illiterate to be in positions. Can you imagine? You see some professors in university, lecturers are raping children. That's where you see in Nigeria professors. You understand? So when it comes to Africa, you see them in ballot buses, which is not supposed to be. If professors are making decisions for illiterate to rule over them. Can you imagine? This is a professor who's supposed to be number one. At least in the level of your education, you should be number one man in the country. Make decisions, good decisions for the country, for the betterment of the country and the citizens of this country. But no, professors are making decisions for illiterate to rule over them. What do you expect for a country where professors are being subject to all manner of things? What do you expect? Illiterate are ruling over lecturer, am I ruling over professors? You that is not even a professor, what do you expect? Nothing good can come out of that administration or that country. You don't understand. Imagine, professors, they are using professors to rig election for illiterate to rule office. This is a country where professors cannot rule a nation. Professors cannot be the president, cannot be a governor. Go and check the history of Nigeria. If we ever had a professor as a president in this country, go and check if we ever had a professor as a governor in this country. If you ever had a professor as a minister, a governor, a ministers in this country, go and check. As whoever wants to be in any positions, as far as a businessman, he doing businessman, whatever, then in his private world, he now make money. He will now come into politics, then start bribing professors, using them to win election. Then, as far as they settle them, because if you look at it, how much is their salary per month? So, if you can settle them with millions of naira, thousands of dollars, they are okay, because it's just like a surprise to them. What they have not seen for over the years, intense teaching, doing lecturing jobs, what they have not seen is an opportunity for them. You don't understand? So, in that country, what good do you expect? We never had a professors as a governor, as a president, as a governor, as a senate president, number one man, number two, number three man in the country. We never had a professors. We never had PhD holder ruling the nation. So what do you expect? Nothing good can come out. Now, before I thought when somebody have this gray hair, full of gray hair, I thought it was a wisdom. But in this Soyinka makes me to understand, believes that it is no longer wisdom, it's just a shell. You don't understand? Because I don't know, this Wole Soyinka is always becoming too much. You don't understand? Because I could remember during the time of Jonathan. I'm saying this because of what Wole Soyinka said concerning Obi and his followers, obedience worldwide. Because you insult Obi, you did not just insult Obi, you insult the whole obedience. So you are expecting obedience to respect you. Where we need to give you your flower, you give it to you because you deserve it. Where you needed to stand tall for the country, you stood tall for the country. Some of those things you did for the nation as his elder statesman, we're not going to take that away from you. As a noble lawyers, we're not going to take that away from you. But I think now it's becoming too much of you. Old age, don't join. You don't understand. What do you expect from an old man who is barely 90 years or something? So old age, don't join. I think you need to go home now and rest. Not pull man for anything that has to do with election, anything. Not comment on any of those people again, because you are being one-sided. This is a tribal. You are being tribalistic here. You don't understand. Because I could remember during the time of good Lord Jonathan, that young man who made way for this country, when Jonathan removed subsidy, it was not like the way Tinubu did his whole thing. You understand? Jonathan said he removed the subsidy. You came out with your placard to Ojota. You mobilized people, including pastors at that time, mobilized them to come and protest against Jonathan. At that time, I could remember you called Jonathan Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible. You know the meaning of Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible. You call that young man who made way for this country Nebuchadnezzar because he's not a Yoruba man, isn't it? You went ahead. I say that was not enough. You went ahead. You called his wife hippopotamus. You know the meaning of hippopotamus. They ignore you. They don't respond to you. They ignore you. That was then. But now, since then, look at it now. Then fuel was 65 naira where you were ranting your mouth, calling that young man all manner of names. In this present administration, this Tinubu irresponsible administration, now you kept quiet and you are expecting people to respect you. No, you lost your flower. No, nobody will respect you again. Yes, of course. I said it before, yeah. You did well during your time. You stood tall for the country. We give you your flower, but this very one you said, I disagree with you. A lot of people disagree with you. I think old age don't enter. So go home and rest because you are being tribalistic here. We have not seen you comment on Tinubu's administration, this irresponsible administration. Even to your own knowledge, understanding, if you want to say something, come and say the good side and the bad side of Tinubu. You never said anything. You kept quiet. Every time you are always throwing punch at Peter Obi. I see Peter Obi is the president of this country. Peter Obi is not the president of this country. So why don't you allow that young man to rest? According to INEC said he came third, not even second. We all know that Peter Obi won that election. I will say it again. Peter Obi won that election. But according to INEC, said he came third. No problem. He is not the president of today. But you don't allow that young man to rest. There must be something special about him that you guys do not. You guys are afraid, are scared of. I think Peter Obi himself is a good because he is the only one man in the country now that everybody are. In fact, there's something special. We need to give him chance. The only thing, like that Baba said, we need to play for you to live long to see when Peter Obi become the president. Then it will shock you. Definitely, it's going to be now. Very certain about that. You don't understand because you're always becoming too much. You never say you call Peter Obi Bajue. I mean, what had you say? Things like that. Every time you are expecting people to respect you. No, we don't. We are not going to respect you. You lost your respect because of what you have been doing since Tinubu became or since Tinubu started. Because we're not seeing you. Now, this irresponsible administration where everything, Nigerians cannot even feed themselves. They can't afford to buy the fuel. Fuel is now being sold 600, 700, depending on your area. You never said anything because it favors you, because it's a Yoruba man that is there being tribalistic here and you want the country to move forward. How do you expect the country to move forward when people like you who's supposed to come, your words carry weight, people will listen to you, start a conversation and let people support you. But you don't do that. You are attacking, always throwing punch at somebody who is not the president. Who is not the president? If I didn't know you before, I'll say, okay, you are a content creator, you are using Peter Obi to chase crowd. But you watch a lot of things you could say. Start a conversation in this Tinubu administration. People are dying. People are suffering. You can't say anything. You did not see anything wrong in 2023 presidential election. A lot of people died with all the flaws. All the people died. All the rigging. Everything. You didn't see anything with all what the traditional rulers, the traditional priests did in Lagos in terms of disturb people not to come out to vote, disturb other ethnicities. You did not see anything wrong. Since then, you never commented. But everything was fine with you. You keep attacking Peter Obi as if this young man did something wrong to you. The only offense of this young man, because he made himself available to be the president of this country. This is the only man, ex-governor, EFCC released the names of ex-governor with how much billions of naira they stole. This young man is not there. This young man has never been indicted by EFCC, have never been declared wanted. So what is your problem? What? Just imagine. So go talk to Tinubu. Go and do the same thing you did during Jonathan. Mobilize people to come and protest against Tinubu that is not doing well. Oh, you didn't see your citizens, your people, Yoruba people are suffering. Obedient people are the most hardworking people, the most intelligent people. Nobody comes close. They're the most hardworking, intelligent people. They are the most honest people. They understand. Peter Obi. A lot of people wanted to jump on the streets that time when INEC gave election his mandate to another person. He wanted to jump on the street and do what he could at that time. Peter Obi calmed them down. This young man who are successfully able to calm the millions of obedience at that time. The body were hot. That fire were there to jump on the street and cause havoc. But Peter Obi calmed them down. He said, we'll go to the court. They went to the court. The court did all the abracadabra. They said, Peter Obi said it was all right, no problem. Yet you don't allow this young man to rest. Peter Obi did not collect your wife. He didn't collect any girlfriend from you. A country where you don't forget a president, number one man in the country, any position, the first person in that position before you have the assistant matters a lot. Don't forget who make decisions matters a lot. Now, an illiterate is leading and educated people, professors for that matter, you can only do little. You don't understand. When you come out to talk about Tinubu, we listen to you. You say something good about him, say something bad. You cannot even tell me I not see anything good that Tinubu had done over the last 1 year. Bad policy, failure everywhere. You don't understand. Now we are waiting for you. May 29, come out and say something. If you fail to say something, you are being biased here. We are waiting for you to say something. Let's see what you are going to say on that day. But on this, we disagree with you. I think you lost respect to an extent for what you just said on these issues.